What was the message and how did you play the second half?
We played well second half. Made them play not as well, but I thought we played pretty good the first half. We got the ball to 1 foot a lot in their length block shots, and our supposed easy opportunities because of their length turned into scoring opportunities for them. So I actually thought we didn't play that poorly the first half. No, he didn't play great, obviously, but I didn't think it was terrible. But they played much better and controlled the last 15 minutes of the half. And in the second half, I thought we were active and did a lot of good things, and of course had better balance and got the ball where we wanted to go much better second half.
How was Oubre's defense on?
I thought he did good. He made, Rashad is for a guy that takes a lot of shots. He didn't hunt shots today at all. He played within himself. He had 4 shots the first half, and 4 shots was still 8 points. But I thought we did a good job on. In the second half, he just got 2, and of course Kelly guarded him the vast majority of the time. It was really good. We did some good things defensively. Both halves, but better the second half. But the biggest key is that we rebounded the ball.
Could you feel the energy in the building change when Jamari made coast-to-coast dunk and Wayne made the crazy save?
Well, we've been working on that. When Perry or Jamari gets it, just bring it. We got to play faster, and Mari's actually the fastest we have in transition, and that was a big-time play. Changed the whole game from an energy standpoint, and then the play that Wayne and I think it was Jamari and Perry ended up making, or whoever it was, diving on the ball. To me, that's the kind of plays that kind of should give your team confidence and not only win games, but kind of develop an identity for yourself. And I thought that was a big time. We haven't had very many plays like that this year. That was great.
So Frank was a guy that struggled against Kentucky's shot blockers. What was he doing so well today to finish at the rim?
Well, they're number 11 is a Kentucky type shot blocker, and Wood is a Kentucky type shot blocker. But Kentucky throws 6 of those guys at you, and when I think that Frank did a better job of shielding his body from the shot blocker. I think against, of course, that's a long time ago, but I think we jumped away from contact, and I think today we probably went into the contact more, which is probably the best way to go against shot blockers. But the bottom line is they still block 8 shots. I mean, number 11, I'm not going to mess up his name. Good luck. I'll just call him Good Luck. He was the best. I thought he was the best player in the game the first half. I thought he dominated the game on both ends. And in the second half, we were able to neutralize their shot blockers for the most part.
What was the halftime message going into halftime?
The halftime message was, just keep doing what you're doing. You're not playing bad. Just play with energy. I thought it was a good game. I thought it was one of those games. Sometimes you can be mad at guys when things don't go well. Sometimes other teams just play better. And I thought we did some good things the first half. We just didn't score. And, we had a couple of things that happened to us that, we don't get a goaltending call, and it turns into 3 points for them, which is a 5-point swing. Things like that, which it may have been a good call not to call. But we had so many plays like that end up turning that into their favor when we had opportunities. So my deal was, let's just keep doing what we're doing and just stay active and energy, and things will work out.
So you neutralized their shot blockers in the second half.
Well, we made shots. We made more threes. I don't know how many we made the second half. Well, we were 5 of 8 the second half. And I thought we did a good job of taking it right at them and also kind of keeping our body between them and the ball. Especially Frank did a great job of that, I thought, the second half.
Coach, overall, how did you think your team played in the non-con portion of the schedule?
Well, from a record standpoint, I think it's great. I'm not going to apologize for going 11-2 with that schedule, and at all. Now, the 2 losses we had, we stunk. So that makes it feel like it wasn't as effective a non-conference. We had a good non-conference. 11-2, play the hardest schedule in the country, possibly. Or one of the top 2 or 3. That's a good record, and especially when you don't play a ton of games at home or a ton of guarantee games. So that's good. But the reality of it is, I don't think we played as well to that, we didn't play as well as our record was. If you told us before the season we'd be 11-2, we would have said, oh, that's a good non-conference. Last year we played a great non-league slate and we were 9-4. And so from a win-loss standpoint, it was good. From a getting better standpoint, I would say just average. But I do think that, Lafayette, even though it's not a household name, was a good win. I thought Temple obviously was a disaster, and I thought Kent State was a good win, and today was a good win in that we played the way that we need to play moving forward. So, hopefully we're on an uptick.
Bill, after the last game, you mentioned you were kind of hoping to get more production out of Wayne. How do you feel he played today? And are there certain ways to get more production out of him, or put him in certain places to be successful?
He's really not a post-up guy. I thought he played, of course you score 9 points off of just coming down and pitching it to him. You don't run offense, just throw it to him, he makes 3 shots. That's good. And I thought he did a great job of stretching it and doing some things. And then he went about 15 minutes where he didn't really do much of anything. And then the second half, I thought he played very well also. When guys just focus in on guarding and rebounding and doing their job, they're going to shoot the ball a lot better. Same thing with Kelly. Kelly shot the ball miserably early, but I think he was kind of a little bit, he won't maybe admit to this, but I think he's a little bit into a personal deal a little bit. And then when he said, okay, let's just go play, and then he was so much better, and his production was even better again in the personal deal. So I think that we still need to grow up and learn from that. But I thought Wayne played very, very, very well.
Bill, I know you said the conference season is kind of like the second season for you guys. What do you tell players going into that, or do you tell them anything?
Oh yeah, we'll tell them. We treated this game like a conference game. Last year I don't think I did that, but we treated this game like a conference game since everybody else was playing, and UNLV's good enough and talented enough to do well in our league. I mean, they got real guys and 2 real guys, but the whole deal, the intensity will be ratcheted up every game just like it was in this game, and I think that's the biggest difference.
Is Brandon's neck, is it okay? Or?
Yeah, it's been bothering him for a while, and we've got it checked, and sometimes, believe it or not, he wakes up and it feels better than other days, and there's nothing structural that we can do with it except just rehab. But he was really, he had the best practice he's had all year. I thought he was going to play great today. And then before the game, he said, Coach, I don't even think I can play. And so, but he wanted to give it a shot. And so he wasn't himself out there moving, and we knew that. So we just want to try it, and it didn't work out very good.
Bill, how valuable is Frank for you guys right now with being kind of thin in the backcourt?
Well, kind of thin. To me, he's our, I don't know if we've ever leaned on a play. Maybe Thomas, maybe Tyshawn, maybe Wayne for a period of time. I don't think we've ever leaned on anybody as much as we've leaned on Frank. He's done a little bit of everything for us, and the kid does play. I mean, he's played great. His line today was ridiculous again for us, and I think he can become more aggressive. I think he can play better, but certainly if we get his minutes down to 30, I think that would help him a little bit playing faster.
You cut down the rotation a little bit today. Aside from Green's injury, was that just playing the guys you're comfortable with?
Yeah, I thought, well, to be candid with you, our rotation has been based on, from my standpoint, well, first of all, non-conference games, you want to try to play everybody to see what they can do to give everybody a chance as much as possible. But also we've kind of labored to find guys playing good, and so we've tried a lot of different things to allow guys to play. Landon Lucas has played great. Hunter's been good in practice, but those 3 big guys today played. I mean, Jamari set the whole tone. We're up 13-4, I think, in large part because of Maury defensively, and obviously the second half he changed the whole game from a momentum standpoint with his energy, and then Perry was solid and was good, and Cliff was solid and good. So I just didn't really see any reason to go deeper in those guys.
Bill, you'll probably ask this tomorrow, but the Big 12 in general, how big a challenge is it going to be for you guys?
you know, we won the league, or shared it, I guess, 10 times in a row, and this will be the hardest year for us to win the league. I really believe that. I think whoever wins it this year is going to earn it. I think it's, you know, I don't want to say it's the best, but I think through non-conference play, it's been the best league in the country. And whenever you had 9 teams that have been ranked at some point in time, you know, it's a great league. And Texas Tech is so much better, and TCU is so much better. And, you know, there's no, you know, a lot of times leagues appear to be good because there's teams in the league they can beat. So you can say, we're going to play them, so there's 6 wins, so we're 6-0, and then we split everybody else, and it looks like it's a top-heavy league and everything. This won't be like that at all. There's not going to be any wins that you're going to pencil in and think that those are for sure W's. So I think it's the best league, but you know, that's cyclical and it's from year to year, but certainly it's played out to be that way thus far.
Did you watch games yesterday of the league?
I watched some. I watched a little bit of Texas and Tech, and watched a little bit of Oklahoma and Baylor. But yeah, I mean, I'll watch a lot more moving forward.
Going into conference
I was
play,
worried about this one.
Yeah. Going into conference play, you kind of want to have your roster set and rotation set. How close do you think you are to having a good and set rotation?
Well, a lot depends on Devontae. You know, hopefully we can get Devontae back. You know, that remains to be seen. And we'll let you guys know if he's able to get on the court and do anything moving forward, because that'll change our team a lot. But, you know, I think that we're pretty close. You know, I'd like to see Svi and Brandon both play well. And if we're able to get that done, you got 5 really good perimeter players, and certainly you got 5 capable bigs. But the reality is you're going to play 3 bigs with the 4th as spot minutes, and you're going to play 4 perimeter players with the 5th spot minutes for the most part. And I think we're real close to figuring that out.
All right, Coach.